E aí, pessoal, tudo beleza? Vamos começar aqui mais uma série aqui, mais um joguinho. Biomutant. Bora lá? Novo jogo. Lá no médio mesmo. Bora ver aí como é esse jogo.
Encode your DNA.
Escolha a raça. Deixa eu ver aqui. Escolha a raça do bichinho. É esse mesmo.
Define your genetic structure.
Nossa. Não, vou deixar normal aqui. Tá no meio, acho que tá no meio aqui.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Escolha a resistência. Já também no médio. Depois acho que vai
Choose
evoluindo
your
então.
first style.
Ah, cor.
Pick your main color.
Eu mudo isso.
Choose your detail color. Pick a class.
Não.
Choose
Volta.
your detail color.
Aqui. Eu quero a cor original que tava. Não era verde.
Pick your main color. Choose your first style. Choose your first style. Pick your main color.
Vermelho. É assim mesmo.
Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Commando.
Que é as armas que eu quero.
Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Sentinel.
E aí?
Scythe. Commando. Deadeye. Commando.
Aqui ele usa o quê? Ataque com arma de longo alcance. Usa mais 10. Aqui tem uma faca.
Deadeye.
Ah, vou pôr esse daqui, cara. Espadona.
Commando. Psy-Freak.
Aqui usa uma magia.
Saboteur.
Tô sendo o cara do Tartaruga Ninja.
Sentinel. Deadeye. Commando. Deadeye.
Vamos com a espada mesmo.
Deadeye chosen. Good choice.
Movimentar.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, It's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Reflexo do seu ki, a energia primordial que flui. Eu quero ser como luz azul claro, liberdade e lealdade. Quero ser o vermelho escuro, força e poder. E aí? Que eu escolho? Não sei o que isso vai influenciar. Aqui.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Não sei se a luz é pra mim, deixa eu ver. Permita-me que me apresente, sou o seu lado da luz. Ou para ser mais preciso, sua consciência. Espelho do equilíbrio. Entendi.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
Se uma hora eu vou mudar de ideia, então deve ser que eu posso mudar, né, no decorrer do jogo.
So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress, and as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Uma martelada. Cuidado que eu vou aqui. Pelado?
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Ó, também, cara. Ai. Essa é a porrada. Eu tô apertando, tá? Ah, tá, é defesa. Opa, deu certo não. Yeah.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Acho que esse cara não morre não, então mandando eu fugir. Não deixa ele aí. Ele morre pelo menos agora, né? Tutorialzinho aí básico.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Que isso? Vai explodir isso daí? Explodiu.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Ah. Oi. Ai. Calma.
All things end.
Não aparece essa caveirinha aqui na cabeça deles. Fazer nada não? Dá pra subir aqui. Isso. Módulo elétrico. Você encontrou um complemento de arma. Coloque-o em uma arma de longo alcance para dar um efeito especial ao seu dano. O efeito continua enquanto durar a munição. Alguns inimigos possuem resistência ou fraqueza a efeitos diferentes. Então use-o com cautela. Tá, como que eu ponho? Vamos ver aqui. Equipar. Equipou. Mapa, sistema, personagem, equipamento. Tá. Equipar protetor. Ah, tem um protetor aqui, ó. Aqui eu tirei. Ah, tá. Agora que eu tô entendendo. Ah, como que eu mexo na arma? Aqui é os trajes, aqui é o equipamento. Ah, ó, da hora. Tem umas funções ali. Caramba, o mapa é grande, hein? Você encontrou suprimento médico. Bolsas como esta possuem itens que ajudam você a se curar. Vamos. Ah, fica ali, ó, na opção ali, legal. O que tem aqui? Opa! Não sei o que é, mas peguei. Por enquanto eu não sei o que é. Sei que era... parecia um cartucho ali, né? Um pente de... Tá vindo aqui.
Low tech, but it works.
Lembre-se de aparar o ataque dos inimigos ao ver raios brilhantes sobre a cabeça de um inimigo. Ah, tá, tem que esperar então. Ah, assim que funciona.
To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment.
Nossa, tem um gigantão aqui.
Evolution
Ih, acho que eu me lasquei aqui, velho. Primeira derrota. Não pode cair na água ali, no óleo, sei lá o que é.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Ah. Ai. Ei, cara. Aí, caramba. Vem. Toma. Isso. Ah, recuperar a vida aí, ó. Cadê? Tinha outra aqui com... Ah, então os que aparecem com esse embleminha aí, eles têm algum item pra você pegar. Explore. Vamos explorar. Aqui não tem muito o que explorar, não? Eu que não vou cair aí. Ai, que legal. Ah, reseta. Ó. Ai, travado. Caramba, a câmera não ajuda. Mas eu já entendi. Esperar ele pegar ali pra dar bastante dano nele. Porra, meu. Era. Aí, como que eu uso esses itens que eu tô pegando? Como faço pra usar? Beleza. Não tem nada, tem nada. O cara tá com a porta, velho. Grandes escudos, você precisa quebrá-los com um ataque corpo a corpo. Ó, não larga. Right. Caramba, velho. Pontos de aprimoramento. Personagem. Vamos ver. O que a gente pega aqui? Poder, energia de Ki. Regenerar energia. A força ali aumenta o dano. Corpo a corpo. Agilidade aumenta a velocidade de movimento. Carisma é barganha. E sorte é a chance de crítico. E chance de pilhagem. E que é vida. Vida e armadura. Ó, sobe armadura também? Não. É a força. Combate de... Ah, o que é isso? Selecione o tipo de arma que deseja desbloquear para seu primeiro ataque especial. Eu quero esse. Agora, XXY. Beleza. Beleza. X. Não deu não, hein? Ai, meu. Tô vendo meu combinho aqui. Eu nem vi o que tinha aparecido aqui.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Tô vindo aqui, né? Tem mais alguma coisa pra olhar aqui? Acho que não. Tinha não. Tem não.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Descendo.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Ai, cara. Tem que ser 2 pulos.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Ai, não peguei ainda o... Aí. Toma. Ah, então aqui libera mutação, mas também não dá pra fazer nada, né? Oh, quase que eu caio.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is locked solid. Gonna need a key of some kind.
Puxa pela frente. Você encontrou um quebra-cabeça. Eles estão espalhados por todo o mundo. Alguns abrem novos caminhos e outros concedem recompensa diferente. Para girar o modo... Tá. Essa é a quantidade de movimento que você tem. Maior, centrado. Eu preciso girar o nodo até a posição correta para completar o quebra-cabeça. Ficar sem movimentos pode ter consequências. Eu não entendi nada. Pera, o que eu tô mexendo aqui? Ah, tá. Eu tenho que deixar... Pelo que eu entendi aqui...
Just a few moves left.
É isso mesmo. Aparelhar as cores ali, né?
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Não tinha mais nada aqui não, né? Cara, essa mira é muito ruim, velho. A mira que você coloca nos inimigos. Coloca, ela já sai.
Spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Vamos lá, então aqui, acredito que seja branco e amarelo.
There you go.
Não foi tão difícil, não. Vamos ver quem tá atirando. O contra-ataque normalmente exato atordoa os inimigos. Inimigos atordoados ficam com estrelinhas circulando sobre suas cabeças. E ao atacar novamente o inimigo, você pode arremessá-lo ao pressionar o LB.
The wheeled one is out. You'd better help him out.
É um chefe, é? Não é chefe não. fácil. Em câmera lenta.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Vou pegar as coisas aqui, né?
You always find good use for things like that.
Que é isso? Kit de energia pequeno. Cadê o carinha? Ele tá ali. Quero subir aqui primeiro. Não dá? Achei que era ele o inimigo. Era não. Nove, uma antiga amizade. Deixa eu ver o que ele tem primeiro. Do jeito não dá pra curiar. Ih, a porta fechou.
He wants to thank you for taking his side
Esse cara
against
fica
the
narrando, os
scavengers.
bichos não conversam.
He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Sobreviveu, né? Vai contar a história. Tô na dúvida se isso é um gato misturado com um rato. Juvenado. O Elvis. Parece o Elvis
Asks if you
Presley.
were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Onde que tá isso daí?
You've found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree.
Vai ter que ficar chacoalhando a árvore aí.
You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Beleza. Vamos fazer crescer, né? Esses bichinhos vai ficar andando com a gente? A gente captura? Ah, já cresceu, pô.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day,
Então
the
tem que ficar
land won't be
regando as
as
árvores por
peaceful.
aí.
Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wang Fu disciples disciplined. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Ya Yumawa.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route.
Ya Moluwando.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
Fabube. Muk Kofar.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Fofo Umpa Bagwa Papamu.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
To Wawu.
Agora o destino está na redinha.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
O jogo vai começar agora. Eu tô correndo, meu filho.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Ah, pra fazer viagem rápida. Olha lá, pra fazer viagem rápida. Beleza. Belezinha. Nossa.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Ele morre se cai na água? Uma coisa aqui. Para que serve? Depois eu vejo. Deve ter alguma coisa de construir aqui, de aprimorar, né? Porque ele tá pegando esse monte de peça aí.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
É, mas tem que ir ali embaixo primeiro. Vamos lá embaixo primeiro, porque aqui já vi que é o caminho, apesar que tem outro caminho ali. Ele morre?
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Seu equilíbrio interior são duas metades que formam um todo. E flui por todas as coisas. Em alguns momentos você pode manifestar o seu equilíbrio interior por meio de ações e escolhas. São poucos os que sempre agem da mesma maneira. Nós somos o somatória de nossos atos. Beleza.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your... He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed
O
something.
cara veio atrás, né?
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Diário. Concluída secundária nenhuma. Eu posso escolher o que eu quero? É essa mesmo, então.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Deixa eu ver qual que tá mais perto. Uma tá 500 e outra... Vamos nela. Mais perto. Esses bichinhos aí correndo. Oxi, não fez o combo. Lembro de nível, hein? Subimos de nível. Tribo. Vamos colocar o quê? Vou colocar crítico.
Looks good.
Tá. Combate corpo a corpo. Ah, é 2 esse, ó. Olha que da hora esse golpe. PXRT. Pistola dupla. Mas eu não tenho ainda. Aqui já tá no máximo. 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 Eu vou esperar juntar então ali, tá? Vou pegar mais um ossinho desse.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Um chapéu. Como que põe? É um poderzinho aí, hein? Eu ver o do fogo. O do fogo é bom, hein? Aumentar o do fogo. Encanto, sua chance de perceber. Tá. Vou pegar, vai. equipamento. Na cabeça, né?
You look ready.
E ainda tá com a estrelinha ali. Como se eu tivesse alguma coisa aqui. Ah, que... Entendi, cara. Que... Inventário. Tá.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to
Uma
the
plaquinha
tribe
aqui
war
pra gente
or
pegar.
part of the problem. Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. The Sifu is mindful of his time, but thinks you'll just have to find out for yourself if he's willing to spend some of it on you.
Zata is de muito tloho. Kariesne zdatse. Paro, ya put.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side, the wasteland you came from. He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life. He had a feeling you'd say that. You're not sinister enough to be a Jagni. That big heart of yours makes you weak. He'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks you to reconsider. Otherwise, you'll be seen as a rival.
Não vou me juntar.
Then so be it. He wants you to know that they'll show no mercy at the end of this war, and offers you a last chance to come back and join when you realize you've picked the wrong side. And with that, he urges you to seek protection at Myriad's stone fort before word gets out that you've chosen not to side with them. It was built on the back of many, including us, and claimed by Myriad when the construction was abandoned after the attack on the old village. It was your Mooma's vision for a new home for us all. It's time to say goodbye for now. And if it's not the kind of goodbye that lasts forever, then the next will mean the end for you.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Agora sobrou só ali mesmo, né, pra gente ir, né? Vou mudar aqui, vai mudar o... Não. Também não aparece nada novo.
Let's see.
Não tenho ponto para ir para lá, não compensa não. Bom, vamos voltar aqui então para a missão. Isso. E ver como que equipa essas coisas aí depois. Que arruma esse equipamento. Queria tentar jogar com o LB ali, mas não consegui. Né? Ah, é, tô esquecendo das magias aqui que eu tenho agora. Ixi.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Ixi, velho. Não tá dando... Será que é melhor passar? Deixa eu ver. Ah, tem que ser de perto. Com ele. Era. Nossa, matamos ele pra ganhar isso. Só isso. Eu vi ali o chapeuzinho é inferior. Vamos ver esse. Casca inferior também. Mas eu ganhei pontinhos aqui, hein?
Hey there, Crusher.
Força. Tá, vou esperar. Agora eu vou juntar mesmo. Isso que eu não entendo. Não consigo fazer nada aqui. Eu não consigo fazer nada. Ah, eu tô carregadinho aqui agora. Sei. Sei o que é pra fazer aqui. Perdido ainda naquele inventário ali. Ixi, é por aqui mesmo. Só rocha, meu. E agora, ele nada nesse? Ixi, cara. Não é nada aqui não, hein. Ah, achei um ponto aqui. Menos mal.
Let's see.
Como que eu vou vir pra cá? Eu vou ter que vir por aqui, ó. Não, vou ter que voltar. Tem que voltar. Acho que vai ser mais rápido. Pra cá eu tô indo certo? Não. Vai ser mais fácil voltar mesmo. Essa é uma caminhadinha, hein? O bichão aí tomou um couro. É só rocha ali, ó, ele não passa. Acho que é aqui, ó. Isso mesmo. Tem uns pontos ali de agilidade, né? Que mais rápido, né? Aqui, rapaz. Cadê o outro? Ah, nem vi. Pra onde que o outro foi? Beleza, agora estamos chegando.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Uma bandeirinha.
Let's see.
E... Deve ter alguma bandeirinha aqui também, ó. A gente não peguei aqui.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. Says everyone wants to see the Sifu. You're in luck, though, as his schedule just opened up.
Agenda. Vamos ver, ele deve ser da luz, o outro era do escuro. Ué, o cara não vai
The
narrar, não?
Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place.
É, eu tô indo nessa ideia aí. Deles mesmo.
He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself.
Eu tô falando a mesma coisa que o outro.
There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
What?
The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make
Dessa
another
vez eu
come
coloquei
to
lá a
life.
mesma
He hasn't thought about your
conversa.
rumor for ages. Even there were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Ixi.
You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war.
O cara vai virar
A
inimigo
war
mesmo.
that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
É isso. É, o cara lá vai virar vilão mesmo, hein? Quer dizer, vilão assim, né? Ele acredita que a solução é de um jeito, a gente acredita de outro, né?
Wonders
Yes,
if you're
cara.
sure you should be out on such a dark night. Understands you have things
Cara,
to
esse
do.
narrador nada a ver, né, velho? Podia só ter a legenda dos carinha falando, mano. Um chapéuzinho aí, ó. Arará, então nós temos que passar por lá. Deixa eu ver se tem.
Let's see.
Aqui tá mais perto, hein? Pra trás aqui. Agora tá mais perto também. Aqui que eu enfrentei o bichão lá. Ah, é, tem que ir no... Dá a volta, não dá pra pular essas rochas aí. Ver se não tem nada por aqui. Nade comigo? Acabei de vir de lá.
But it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Isso.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wung Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now.
Vai jogar nós na área. Você pode nadar na maioria das áreas com água. Você lentamente perde energia aqui, lá, quando está nas águas muito profundas. A energia que acabar, você se afoga. Mas acaba muito rápido.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it? At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow.
Vamos treinar.
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Nova missão. Vamos pegar aqui, né?
He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you
Ele vai
get your
ensinar
hands dirty.
confeccionar alguma coisa.
He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
É isso mesmo, mano. Criação, tá vendo? Cabo. Mas muda o que o cabo aqui? O dano. Ah, o dano ali, ó. Eu posso escolher qualquer um? Eu que tenho mais dano aqui, ó. 275. 275 a 425. Aqui, ó. Criando.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Pala.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Then
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future.
Pala.
She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself.
Arialoche nui mumera.
That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that.
Kala.
You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. They look determined. Better watch out.
Alu,
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
E aí?
Saluto.
He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though.
Mali arunu, matua,
There's no way they'll let you pass.
ikofi.
He wants to know who you think you are.
Di feresit.
He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
Alto saiu. Pensou que não ia defender, né? Eu que tomei?
Pialtuma.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Can't see.
If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right.
Can't see.
The most important thing is that you're okay.
Taifanamenuma.
It's time to focus on your training now.
Bora treinar. São lembranças dele, né?
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
É basicamente um tutorial ainda, né? Ensinando a
He asks if you
confeccionar.
could help him too before you leap. He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Pilha de roupa. Tem mais uma ali. Vai aprender a confeccionar, será que vai...
He's curious to see
Armadura,
what you
né?
found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA. He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you. starting with the scrap you found.
É, ó. Nós vamos aprender a... Vamos ver aqui. Ah, mais um aqui, ó. Eu queria um que desse porcentagem ali em todos. Eu acho que não tem, cara. Ah, sempre um ficar com 0 ali nos elementos, sabe? Esse.
Mishakohea.
The style.
Waxu.
You should take it with you. Wear it to practice.
Sikaya Lamayaba.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Chegamos no treinamento.
Andro?
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Verena masalapu.
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
Andro?
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Asana yotutupu.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Asana yotutupu.
Thanks you for being such a good student.
Minalagi mamuru.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Anaro lote.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
É, o bichinho que anda com a gente lá. Como que eu pego ele? Caramba, é difícil pegar ele, hein?
Catchy.
Pegamos.
Kanyala no toro.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Kanamunt.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Asadurutu.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Tatenko baba sakting.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Kanamunt.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Kanamunta.
Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Ele vai incendiar a aldeia, né, meu?
Andora. Yensa. Kanamun.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Ai, caramba.
That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Andro.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Vai. Ai, cara. Pô, mas dá muito pouco dano, velho.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Eu que tô controlando? Não. Ixi, mano. Vai dar ruim, hein? É, mas eu apertei, deu ruim. Ó, deu ruim. Mas eu apertei, velho. Acertou a mãe dele.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Tá. Vamos ver aqui, equipamento. É, mas o outro chapéu ali de baixo é melhor, ó. É. É aqui que cria. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho alguma coisa pra criar aqui. Modificar.
Might keep you from taking one to the knee.
Modificar. Vamos ver aqui o que dá pra fazer. Não dá pra pôr nada. Eu não tenho itens. Esse daqui já tá, né? Não tô conseguindo pegar. Acho que ele já tá, né? Ah, esse daqui eu já sei. Não dá pra modificar. Agora apareceu mais partes aqui pra modificar. Posso criar só um? Tá. Cria. Não cria trajes. Tá. É isso.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulks on the loose.
Ih, escapou. Tanta gente ali, ele tá mirando em mim. Ele é forte, velho. Mais fácil bater nele. Mano, ele me matou. Ele me matou com um golpe, cara. Ele me matou com um golpe.
They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulks on the loose.
Ah, me acertou. Ai. Doido, velho. O bicho me matou com um golpe, velho. Ai, fica esperto. Ele tá matando todo mundo. Ó, quem que me acertou aqui, velho, que eu não vi? Não chega muito perto não, velho, o bicho é... Ai. Ele tá morrendo. Ai, caramba, então cuidado. Com medo de chegar perto. Ai.
Svetlячка чи очі.
They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you.
Манугеняку.
A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for you there.
Манугеняку.
You should hurry there and help them best the outpost.
Манугеняку.
Not really. It's west of Bricktown. You can spot Gizmo's chug yard from the hill it resides on.
Aqui nós vamos se encontrar com o grupo. Mas vamos deixar a continuação aqui pro próximo vídeo, beleza? Valeu, pessoal, por todos que assistiram. Até a próxima. Fui!